Hey guys, look what the Cub Cadet pushed in. Oh, the case. Oh, okay, well we'll be getting on back on that project later. But right now, since it's gonna be a nice day the next 2 days, I'm gonna get back on Project Lean-To here and fix a problem that I created myself the way I built this. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick up on it. It looks like no, but oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, you guys can see the water coming in around there. The whole way along the bottom of the plastic there, I took and stapled it up so the water wouldn't run in. But what caused that, and there's the sun's out. What caused that is I didn't leave enough overhang on the tin here. As you can see, there's maybe 3/8 of an inch overhang. There should be at least 1.5 inches probably, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the plastic down today. I'm going to take the screws out of the tin up top and pop this fascia board off. Fascia board, is that what it's called? Yeah, it's something like that. And I'm going to cut this back at least 1.5 inches. I might go 2 inches. I'll have to take it off and look at it. I think if I go back 1.5 inches, I think that'll be good. So, alright, I'm gonna get cracking on that. But before I do that, we're gonna do some cold starts. So the 818 and the 129 here. Turn the fuel pump on. It goes on with the key, but I like to shut it off and drain the carb a little bit before I shut them off. So I'll just, I don't think there's any place you can see the engine, but I'll just try and hold you guys. I think I'll just sit you on the fender here. You can kind of see me working the cables, or the cables, yeah, the controls. It doesn't want to choke. Oh, there's the onan. She's kind of cold. Well, I guess we'll move this up because you won't be able to hear anything with that running. Runs good. And we'll come over here to the 129, which I'm going to be borrowing some parts off the kohler off the 129 and putting it on a case and see if that fixes my problems I'm having with it. So, choke. Make sure the gas is on, which it was off. Alright, let's see what we get. gonna sit there. Alright, so there's those two fired up. Now out of the way there because I'm gonna be cutting. So I'll get the plastic taken down, and I don't know if I'll show you guys cutting that or not, but I will show you the finished product for sure. So stay tuned. Well, here's a look I haven't seen in a while. So, you guys can probably see better now. Before this board gets too water damaged, I want to fix this. And of course, you know, as soon as I start taking the plastic down, it got windy. You know, of course. There's supposed to be no rain or anything for the next 2 days until Sunday, and look, it's getting cloudy now. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Okay, I gotta get on taking this down. There's screws in the end, and I gotta take the screws out from the top. So I'll get back at it. So guys, as you can see, the sun's back out again. And I just got this all put back up. Put back. Seems pretty straight. I notice that one board right there looks like I must have cut it just a touch short. I see it's in from the other ones. But other than that, it looks pretty good. At least I think it's that one. There could be that one there is a touch long too, but I didn't use an exact science. I just measured off the ends and cut this much off, 1.5 inches, using the trusty old speed square and my pencil. Because for 1.5 inches, it's kind of hard to use a tape measure on that little of a distance. The only cut that got boogered up really good from using the Sawzall was the first one I did over here. You guys can see it there, it's kind of boogered up. But the flats on it are all in the right spot, so it you know, lines up right and whatnot. So that's good. Yeah, thought I saw something moving in the woods there, that's why I stopped. But yeah, that worked pretty good. I went back and checked the tin roof on the porch there. See if we can't get a little zoom action going for you. So yeah, you guys can see it's about the same tin on the porch roof. This tin here is just a little bit newer. And yeah, it had about, you know, that much overhang on it, which is actually a little less than 1.5 inches. Again, didn't use a tape measure, but for the kind of work I'm doing right here, it'll be just fine. Truthfully, all it has to do is stand up. It really doesn't have to look that good. Kind of sticking with the dark colors though, so it blends in, so you can't really see it from the road out there. It's my only thing. Because I don't really think you need a permit for this sort of thing, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, if you know what I mean. So I shall put the plastic up, I think. Back up. Kind of wanted to dig this out here and make it flat. You guys can't really see it, but it's like uphill up here. I don't know if you guys will be able to get the idea from looking at the gravel there. The gravel is actually up out of the ground down there, and it's down in the ground up here. So it's just an idea. Maybe since it's so warm out, I'll work on the case today. I don't know. I should probably throw this seat out in the sun. You can see all the water dripping out of it. It has been sitting outside for a few months now, so that'll do it. Alright, so I'll just show you everything when I get it back together. I gotta go up top yet and put the tin screws back in the tin up here. I think I'm just gonna leave these holes the whole way along alone. I don't really think they'll affect anything there. Because I have no plans to put a gutter up or anything. So, yeah. It's back! I was talking to Norma Derry about this the other day, and if you're watching, man, I do believe it's a fuel issue with the carburetor or the fuel pump. I switched the condenser off of the International and it seems like it runs okay, but the problem's still there, so I'm pretty sure it's a carb issue. Alright guys, well here's everything back in here. Kind of got things in order so I can work on them. I have this, the 818 sitting right here, the 129 sitting in the back corner right here, because I can easily get to the condenser and the carb and the coil right here on this side. So you can see everything's right here to get to it. And then on this one, the condenser and the coil is on the other side, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm pretty sure the problem is in the carburetor, because when I was messing with it a little bit while it was cold, messing with the choke a little bit, I found I could get it to run better, a little bit better that way. But I also figured out I was just about out of gas, so that could have been part of the problem. But yeah, I kind of think it's either fuel pump or carburetor issues. Offhand is what I'm thinking. There's probably some trash in it. And this, the 129 does not have a fuel pump on it, so I can't take that off and change it, you know, and just see if that's the problem. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see everybody later.